Students. Today we will see chapter 2 polynomials, and there we will see relationship between zeros and coefficients of a cubic polynomial. In last class we have discussed about the relationship between zeros and coefficients of quadratic polynomial, and today we will see the relationship between zeros and coefficients of a cubic polynomial. So let's see. First of all, we have to see what is the form of cubic polynomial. Means what is cubic polynomial? Let f(x) equal to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. A cubic be a cubic polynomial. Let f(x) equal to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. This is be a cubic polynomial where a, b, c and d are real numbers. But a is not equal to 0, because if a is 0, then this will be b square plus cx plus d, and that time what will be? We will get a quadratic polynomial, not a cubic polynomial. It means a should not be equal to 0. B can be 0, c can be 0, d can be 0. After all, we will get ax cube, and ax cube is a cubic polynomial. So for cubic polynomial, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, a should not be equal to 0. Now let alpha, beta and gamma be the zeros of a cubic polynomial f(x). Cubic polynomial f(x). Alpha, beta and gamma, 3 zeros. Why 3 zeros? Because this is a cubic polynomial. So cubic polynomial means the degree of this polynomial is 3. So what is the degree? The number of zeros will be that many. So number of zeros are here 3. Alpha, beta and gamma. If alpha, beta and gamma be the zeros of the cubic polynomial, then x minus alpha, x minus beta and x minus gamma must be the factors of f(x). f(x) is the polynomial f(x). X minus alpha, x minus beta and x minus gamma. These 3 are the factors. Then what will be? Therefore, ax cube plus bx plus cx plus d equal to x minus alpha into x minus beta into x minus gamma. The factorization form of this cubic polynomial ax cube plus bx plus cx plus d equal to x minus alpha, x minus beta and x minus gamma. This is the factorization form. Why? Because these three are the factors of this polynomial. And you know there will be constant k there. Constant k. Now we will find the product of these all factors, all three factors. Then when you find the product of these all factors, then you get k x minus alpha. First of all, you multiply x minus beta and x minus gamma. When you multiply this, when you find the product of these two factors, you are getting by what will be x square, x minus beta, x minus alpha, gamma, x square minus beta plus gamma x plus beta into gamma. I applied one identity here, and you know the identity a minus x minus a into x minus b. I applied this identity here, and identity is x square minus a plus b into x plus ab. I applied this identity here. Okay, then what will be k into x minus alpha. Now again we will multiply this x square minus beta plus gamma into x plus beta into gamma by x minus alpha. So first we will multiply by x. So when you multiply by x these all three terms, then you are getting k into x into x square, x cube minus beta plus gamma into x. So x into x square. Inside the bracket there will be beta plus gamma x square, and after that plus beta into gamma x. After that we will multiply by minus alpha, then minus alpha into x square. There will be minus alpha x square. After that minus into minus plus, and by alpha we will multiply this, plus alpha beta plus gamma x, and minus into plus minus alpha beta and gamma, alpha beta and gamma. Now k into x cube, and here will be x square, and here also x square. So this, from these two terms we will take x square common, and inside the bracket there will be minus alpha plus beta plus gamma. From here we are getting alpha, and from here beta plus gamma, and minus is outside, and x square is common. After that here beta into gamma x, and here alpha into beta plus gamma. So what will be, first we will multiply this, alpha into beta plus alpha into gamma x, and here plus beta into gamma x, and after that minus alpha beta and gamma. Now k into what will be x cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma x square, and here plus x, and x will take common, then alpha plus into beta plus beta into gamma plus alpha into gamma, common x, minus alpha, beta, gamma. Now you can see by k we will multiply the all terms, then finally it will be k x cube minus k into alpha plus beta plus gamma x square plus k into alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma into x minus k into alpha beta and gamma. Now we'll compare with the like terms. When we compare with the like terms, then we'll get, so here we are writing on comparing the coefficients of like terms. On comparing the coefficients of like term, we get, what do we get? By ax cube we will compare kx cube. So kx cube equal to ax cube. Therefore x cube gone, then k equal to a. After that, by this we will compare bx. So what will be? Minus k into alpha plus beta plus gamma into x square equal to bx square. So x square gone. Then and k equal to a, we will replace k, minus a alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to b. Therefore alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to minus b upon a. So these are the relation. Means sum of zeros of the cubic polynomial will be minus b upon a, and you know that b is coefficient of x square and a is coefficient of x cube. After that, next, by this third term will compare cx. The third term is k into alpha into beta plus beta into gamma plus alpha into gamma x equal to cx. X gone and k is a, so a into alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma equal to c. Therefore alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma equal to c upon a. This is another relation. Means product of sum of product of two zeros. Sum of product of two zeros of cubic polynomial will be c upon a. C is the coefficient of x and a is coefficient of x cube. Next is k into alpha beta gamma. Minus k into alpha beta gamma equal to d. Therefore, and k will be replaced by a, so minus a into alpha beta gamma equal to d. Therefore alpha beta gamma equal to d minus d upon a. This is the another relation. Means product of zeros of cubic polynomial will be product of zeros of cubic polynomial will be minus d upon a, and d is constant term, and a is coefficient of x cube. So you have seen sum of zeros is minus b upon a, sum of product of any two zeros is c upon a, and product of zeros is minus d upon a. So this is the relation between the zeros and coefficient of cubic polynomial. Now what will be the formation of the cubic polynomial? So formation of cubic polynomial, you can see here, this is the formation of cubic polynomial. X cube minus sum of zeros into x square plus sum of zeros of any two terms, sum of zeros of two zeros of a cubic polynomial into x, this is and minus alpha into beta into gamma, product of zero. So this is the formation of cubic polynomial. So you can see here formation of a cubic polynomial. That will be is x cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma x square plus alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma into x minus alpha beta gamma. This is the formation of cubic polynomial. So if any three zeros of a cubic polynomial is given, then we can form the polynomial by using this property. So you understood? Okay.